In this Learn Hindi the Easy Way third part, we are going to see pronoun and its basic conjugation such as I am, you are, etc. The first one is I am, that is मैं हूँ. I have faded the N for you to understand that it is a more nasal sound. So you say मैं हूँ. It is not main, it is मैं हूँ. And the next one is you are, that is तू है. And this one is not a very formal term, so you have to be very careful when using it. Better to avoid it because it means a rude term and not a very respectful term. It can be used only for people very inferior to you or to children or to very close friends who, if they are okay in you using the word tu. So tu hai. The next one is you are, that is tum ho, and this is the one that you'll more often hear from people because it's very widely used. And this one I have used capital Y for you to understand that it is neither nor very respectful nor very rude. It's something in between. So you use tum ho. The next one is he, she, it. That is ye hai, wo hai. This is a very casual term. And the next one is we are. That is hum hai. Next one is you are. I have used capital YOU for you to understand that it's a very respectful term. We use it only for elders, for people of like somebody like seniors in an office or some officers, delegates or elders, grandparents, etc. We use up. So it's up hai. And the next one is again, as you see, it's all capital HST. I have used to understand that it is also a respectful term. It's a formal tone we use. Ye hai, ve hai. We use it for he, she as a respectful term and also they, a plural. So it's मैं हूँ, तू है, तुम हो, ये वो है, हम हैं, आप हैं, ये हैं, वे हैं. And again, there's another thing for you to note. In Hindi, we have, unlike in English, we have this and that. When you say, in English, we say it is. In Hindi, there's a term we say, ye hai, wo hai. That is this one here or that one there. Or ye hai, wo hai, which also can mean the person he here or the he there. So that is how it has to be understood. Ye hai, wo hai. And similarly, it is the same for ye hai, ve hai. Now, to understand the concept better, let us see some examples. The first one we are going to see is, are you a doctor? See, क्या तुम डॉक्टर हो? क्या तुम डॉक्टर हो? That is, are you a doctor? In this case, the girl here is asking to that man, and because they seem to be of almost the same age, and she feels that it's okay to ask in a very friendly term, and so she picks up the third, that is, tum ho. You are you a doctor? क्या तुम डॉक्टर हो? In the next one now here, that's between two girls, they are talking to themselves. Is that John? Could that be John? क्या a John hai? So it's okay to be asking about that little boy, that cute boy. They're asking, is that John? So it's a small boy. Or it's fine to be asking about another guy. Is he John? क्या ये John है? But imagine if the person that they're talking about is a very elderly person who they want to give respect, they will not use hai, instead they'll use हैं. But it is okay to use क्या ये John है? Is that John? तुम कौन हो? तुम कौन हो? That is, who are you? It is okay to ask the girl to ask another girl of her same age, or to the boy, or just imagine the boy asking the girl who you are, who are you. It's okay to use tum because it's neither impolite nor very respectful. It's something in between. That's what I told you. So it's okay to use tum kaun ho. Again, imagine we are going around and that tu tum for you to understand better of that. The man is asking to the girl, क्या तुम मनीषा हो? Says, are you Manisha? So again, because they are of same age, it's okay to use tum. क्या तुम मनीषा हो? Are you Manisha? She says, मैं श्वेता हूँ. I am Sweta. So you see the first one, I am. What you see on the left, मैं हूँ. So मैं हूँ, that is I am. मैं श्वेता हूँ. I am Sweta. मैं हूँ, मैं श्वेता हूँ. I am or I am Sweta. मैं engineer हूँ. I'm an engineer. And it is okay to use engineer, and because though it's a very English word, it's commonly used in talking in day-to-day conversation. So he says or she says, both can say that मैं engineer हूँ. I'm an engineer. मैं engineer हूँ. And in Hindi it has a slightly different word order. Like we say I am engineer, in Hindi it becomes I engineer am. Hope you can understand. We'll see word order in the following lessons, but for now we'll go with the basic pronouns. मैं engineer हूँ. So we are using मैं हूँ, the first one. ये क्या है? What is this? So we are using this, that is this one, that one. So ये क्या है means this one, what is this? If it had been वो क्या है, it would mean what is that? So here we are using ये क्या है, what is this? ये तो कुत्ता है, which means oh, this is just a dog. So to is more of a filler word we use in English like just and all that. ये तो कुत्ता है, this is just a dog. Oh, this is a dog, that's the meaning. ये तो कुत्ता है. So again we are talking about this is a dog, not that is a dog. Here it means ये तो कुत्ता है. Oh, this is a dog. हम यहीं रहते हैं. We are living here. यहाँ means here and यहीं is just here. We are living indeed here. And it could be, there could be a man and a woman, so it's like in any language, it's okay to use the male plural. हम यहाँ और हम यहीं रहते हैं. हम यहीं रहते हैं. We'll see masculine plural in the following lessons, but for now let's just try to understand हम हैं. So we are using that हम हैं, that you can see we are. हम हैं and we are living indeed here. हम यहीं रहते हैं. Manisha, John और अश्विन है. That is, here's Manisha, John and Ashwin, and because we are talking about three people and that become they, we are using hai. It is not Manish. If it's just one person, it will become Manisha hai, that is this person. It is or he is, and now it is not he, it is they. We are using hai. So it is ye hai, we hai, that you look at the end of the right column. Ye hai, we hai. That is, so it is Manisha, John or Ashwin hai. That is Manisha, John and Ashwin. So it means oh, they are here. Manisha, John and Ashwin. India एक बड़ा देश है, which means India is a big country. And because we are talking India as a country here, without giving he or she, we are using it as it. So India is a big country. India एक बड़ा देश है. But it is common to use she for countries. So, but which also could mean है. India is a big country. India एक बड़ा देश है. इस कॉलोनी में 100 घर हैं. That is, there are hundreds of houses in this colony. इस कॉलोनी में means in this colony 100 घर हैं. That's hundreds, and because we are using 100 houses, we are using हैं and not है. So because we are using it as they. वे lecturer हैं, and this is an elderly person in a respectful job, and then we say वे lecturer हैं. So we use वे and हैं combination that we see at the end of the row, the last row, that is he, she, it, and we are using capital he, that is वे lecturer हैं. And because we are talking about him in a formal, respectful way, वे वे लेक्चरर हैं. आप क्या करते हैं? What are you doing? So this is okay to use for plural for 1, 2, 3, 4 people there. Just as we see, even if it's more than one person, we use up. And here on the left, it's okay to use up for in both the situations to ask, what are you doing? मैं कौन हूँ? Who am I? This girl is confused and she's asking, who am I? So we are using मैं हूँ. Who am I? Hey, it was you who did that. So it was, these girls are very close. They know from childhood probably, and they consider themselves very close. So in this case, it's okay to use tu. And it is okay for them to use tu, so they use it, which we cannot dictate. It's for them to consider what to use appropriately, and because they are friends, they use tu. Hey, it was you who did that. Tu hai kya? Aise kya? Means, hey, it is you who did that. So I hope you understood the difference between tu, tum, aap, and everything. This will be very useful as we progress. We'll see further nuances in the following lessons. Sum up. That is for the second. Tu can be used among very close people provided they are okay with it, and it is used also sometimes to much inferior people, though it is always good to replace them that with tum. And tu is also used to children and God. When people cry to God or when they debate with God alone, they use tu. And it is also used in literature and poetry to address the second person in general. So when you hear a song, you'll often hear tu for you. Up is used for elders, people of respectable designation, and wherever some formal and polite speech is required. Tum is something in between up and tu. It can be used among friends and colleagues where you do not wish to use up or formality is not required, and yet you wish to keep the conversation nicer. So hope you understood the difference between tu, up and tum. If you have any doubt, write that in the comment section. And finally, ye hain, ve hain is used for plural and singular third person as a formal and polite term. So I think it becomes, by now it would have become clear for you, and then maybe you can watch one or two videos. If you watch a couple more videos, it's going to get clearer for you. You don't have to worry about it because you're new to this kind of pronoun, especially if you're an English native speaker. This 1, 2, 3 types of you is very new to you, and it's very common in many of the languages. All the best with your Hindi learning. Let us see again.